Hello, husband of mine.
Hello.
What'd she do?
Filling in all these gaps. Put this down at the bottom.
Around the where the
Yeah,
air comes in.
What are you doing?
I was keeping something from eating your French fries.
Was Shanna?
She got one.
Are you kidding me? Can't eat my French fries now?
No, she didn't get in it. It was spilt on the floor, but she got the one on the floor. This is Ivy. She's always a troublemaker. The troublemaker.
We got here yesterday about 11 o'clock and started working, finishing up this insulation you can see up here. This is the baffles. It's made out of 1 inch. We've gone over it in the previous videos. It's homemade baffles, so you don't have to buy the plastic ones, plus it's insulation at the same time, and I had it because I pulled it out of a chicken house. See, I've got to go through where it's gapped and just fill in with spray foam, and then there's channels in there so that air comes up, and I've got it blocked off on the sides so it comes up through the holes on the eave and then shoots straight up to the ridge cap up there and vents out the ridge cap. Got it all finished except for the spray foam. Bought some of the spray foam. It was ridiculously priced. It was like $11 a can. I told her, I was like, yeah, this stuff isn't any good. It was the great stuff, supposedly, but it's the yellow, and it just didn't expand. I shook the crap out of it. So it probably was an older can or something, and she bought like 5 cans. Like, take that crap back and get the Walmart crap. I don't like the Walmart crap. I like it better. It foams, but you have to hold the can upside down. We're gonna do the spray foam probably tomorrow. Finish foaming it all. Almost an R7 value in the roof. And then those are 2x6 rafters. After this, we're gonna put R13 bat insulation on top of it. Another thing we did today, or I did, install my AC, my air conditioner, my little one. This is just a 200 square foot LG model. Comes with a remote. I paid 50 bucks for this thing during the winter. Some dude bought it just to run his house while his air conditioner went out. So it was only ran one time. It's like brand new. It was like $200 and something air conditioner. It's only 5 amps, so I can draw off my generator, my Honda generator, on eco mode even, and run it. It flickers the lights and everything. You know, obviously when the compressor starts, it takes quite a bit of energy to start a compressor. This one here is our $40 LG 10,000 BTU in-house AC, but I don't know if my generator is going to keep up with that. It should on non-eco mode. Yesterday I was trying it, but before I did, I had a problem with my generator. I put some bad gas in it, and I guess the gas had some water in it or something, condensation. We were in here and all of a sudden it started jumping in and out, jumping in and out. I heard something blow and the lights were flickering. Went out there and it was running rough. Well, I always service it, check the, the air filter, spark plug. I have 500 hours on it already. I mean, I service the oil all the time. And went out there, put a bunch of seafoam in it, ran it on choke, ran it dry. And when I was on choke, I was all right, a little bit of choke, not all. And I ran it, and then I ran it dry. Went out this morning, put some better fresh gas in it, started her up, put her on eco, and she was good to go. The table saw out there, I made me some little strips, because when I built this little window frame, I guess you could say, because it's basically built like a window frame, I needed to recess this AC so it could vent good as far as I could get it back. So I made these little channels so it would be one on the bottom, one on the top. So now I'm gonna take some foam and cut that foam panel and block all this off all the way around. down with foam panel, and then I'm gonna spray foam it just to seal it up, so that way it's good for the winter and I don't have to take this thing in and out. I will have to clean it after a few seasons. The little unit is only rated at 200 square foot. This place 60 probably, and it has high ceilings. It's not all insulated yet as far as ready to go, so this little thing's just gonna run non-stop. And basically doing this as a temporary thing for night. I just got it on to show you and to see how it would do during the heat of the day. We're at 1:30 in the day. Sun's at full peak, partly cloudy, but mainly sunny. It's making a difference. I mean, it feels pretty decent in here, but it'll just run and run and run. So I don't want to run the death out of it. I rerouted our plug-in. That's one thing. I have an extension cord. I'm running a 12 gauge extension cord. I'm running 10 or 12. The higher the number, the less effective to whatever plug I'm plugging in. It's a mess of plugs. So stick with the heavy wire. Well, you know, a lot of this is just LED, small stuff, computer, whatnot. The biggest things we have is obviously the ACs, the little fan over there, the window fan we've been using at night to draw on the air. Set that on the floor because I think before we go to bed I can run the air conditioner, run the TV, and get by. We have all the modern conveniences of kind of home, away from home, with the generator. We're off the grid. Even though I do have a power pole set up further up there, I'm not on it. I have a temporary box. I'm gonna probably mount a deep freeze and build a storage for a deep freeze off that, so when we're here I don't have to waste my money on ice. And then I'm gonna take this out. I really don't have to have this on here right now. I've kind of been anal retentive about it because I was gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a cross beam up here going all the way to the wall, tying in over there. Then I'm gonna run another beam going all the way up and catch up there where that is basically. And that's gonna be my support. I don't think it's got that much. I mean, it had a lot of tension on it when I was putting it up and putting the rafters in it. I mean, we had to like get a jack and jack this because the middle of the ridge beam or whatever you want to call it up there, the plate going across, it was just bowed down. You know, it just had tension. So because I had scabbed them together, so we had to just kind of push it back up there. We got to take a shower. We got our shower last night, nice hot shower. I need to turn the heat down a little bit, which is nice. I mean, that is only you know, during the hot season and everything that we have the shower and the sink set up out there, because obviously it's outside and I'll have to winterize it whenever it starts to get close to freezing time. All right, so this is our leftover foam that we got right there, but we got shop to build right here. Move the generator over there, and that way I don't have to I like it up there because it's not, I mean, this isn't noisy, but still I like it sitting up there, but it's more convenient right there. So Wooden Boy, yeah, you heard your name. I cut these strips. Every time you start the four-wheeler up, he thinks he's getting left. He's got his poo in his mouth. He's got to have stuffy, don't you? I just started the four-wheeler up and moved it over here, and he's all. Most of my oats are dying out. My grass is still alive here and there. You can see it. Need to get this soffit done, this edge, but I don't know if I'm gonna tackle that now or not. Park my four-wheeler here and dog's dug a hole, go figure. What I want to do next, I got the big air conditioner plugged in. That's why the generator's running. I wanted to see how it's doing. And it actually is doing decent, but it's a 10,000 BTU, but keep in mind I don't have very good insulation yet, so. But it's actually staying pretty decent. Now my foam it. You just feel the hot air just blowing outside. This door, this was temporary, so it's okay. I'm gonna tell you, I've never put gutter on, and as long as you know what you're doing, you'll be okay. This is as good as I'm getting it. I had to redo it. Make sure that it's out far enough, obviously, from the edge, which I knew that, but then make sure it's up far enough. You want it to go up high so the lip catches the rainwater. If it's like pouring, it'll splash against that and then funnel in. I ran it almost, it's almost running the wrong way, but I don't care because I capped off this end. I had extra cap on a small piece down here, so I capped off the end and siliconed it before I self-tapped it in right there. You got the gutter piece coming down. It's tied by a rope right now, and then the other side will be the cap side to pump it out when it's full into that barrel. That barrel there will end up going off this roof over here on the big house eventually. But for now, I'll collect here, put it in there. That was interesting. What a pain. Oh. Changed my music from Amazon to Spotify because Amazon is beginning to suck really bad. So I've had nothing but problems out here and at home. It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. Get lost in my days. Finish up the insulation as far as the foam. We got this GE spray foam. I don't know, we'll see how it works, but you gotta pay attention. Up to 1 inch gap, and then there's 1 to 3 inch gap of this. And this is a lot cheaper. It's like, I think it's $4 a bottle versus $11 a bottle. I'm not saying it's better, but I honestly think it is better than that yellow crap. I don't know if you can see it, but right up in there. I'm gonna use this 1 inch, start with it, and then put it up. And I'll start spray foaming the rest of this with 1 inch. These cans you have to hold upside down. I guess because of what they charge them with. I noticed they get a lot colder than the other Great Stuff cans, so maybe that's something to do with that. But it's gonna be 86 degrees. You can tell it's gonna be a sunny, hot day. I guess it's not as hot as it could be for sure, but we got the air conditioner going.
Need a thinner one?
So I got one over here. Sucks.
It does. What's up? There goes one.
Good morning. Get some crap on my limbs. got the two turds up. Of course, they've been up. They always get up at the butt crack of dawn. And yesterday we worked on insulation most of the day. Went to the creek in the evening. And today I'm gonna finish up my rain collection system. My little bitty rain collection system. You saw the gutter work I did yesterday, and it was very time consuming just for a little bitty freaking gutter. But anyway, today we're going to work on that and finish it up. Ran this this generator right here. I ran it out of gas. I got over 500 hours on that generator. We'll see how long this Honda does. It should last for a long time. But as long as you keep the oil up and maintenance it, you'll be good. So yeah, we're gonna work on this gutter in the fall and then into that 55-gallon drum. I gotta level it out, make sure it isn't on the PEX, get this set up so that way we can collect rainwater when we're not here, and that 55 gallons lasts us a freaking week of showers and running water here. These big old beetles, man, I got a bunch of these rhino beetle things. There's a whole bunch of them, and they come out at night. Oh, I spray a bunch of Pythium around. I put a bunch of tick crystals out just because of the fact that I have so many ticks out here. I just realized I got like spray foam in my freaking goatee. Something for this. And I gotta tie this thing down better in case the wind comes up. It's got some weight on it, but still. I've got to get a cover or something to put on top of this. I know what I'm gonna use actually. This is our PEX right here. I dug out so this would sit level. Put some screen I had. I didn't have a full piece, so I just took some. I'll have to get some more screen. This system's worked really well. We've filled up many barrels now. Roof, they usually give you a piece that's just a protection piece. So since it doesn't match, it's on the back side of the back. I've still got to get a piece up here. I've got scrap pieces. I just have to look for one that fits so I can cover this up. I am going to put those L pieces, those rakes on the sides. Go ahead and leave this open right here. I probably won't. I'll probably end up putting a piece right here because this is the south. I'm going to try. I want to get this rigged up there, a little storage, but we got to fight wasps and snakes and what other little critters that come out here. But yeah, eventually I want to utilize that for a little bit of storage up there. I just threw this together. I mean, I didn't spend a bunch of time. I mean, it took enough time. It's not like it's a work of art or nothing. I use hose clamps, wood, blocks to tighten it down. The thing weighs a ton. I can't see it blowing away too easy, but I do need to stake it down because wind will actually surprise you, and I don't want to get surprised. Now on to the next project. I have some plumber's tape, but for now I didn't bring it with me. We forgot, so now I just used a zip tie to hold it there until I get back with plumber's tape. Well, I already got some tin on that I had right there. I got the gutter set, and then this gutter right here. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy. To cut some 2x4s down and have a place so I can hang propane back here. I'm going to make some brackets, and then I can hang my propane and I can put a couple of water bottles on it. It's just lovely, isn't it? Yep. Are you ready? You hot? Huh? I'm gonna go explore. Well, I don't see anything right here. Just want to cool off. It's like it's slippery, man. a little deeper, buddy. Come on. He's like, oh, it feels good. Come on.
Hey man, sometimes I be thinking, man.
Yeah.
Do I believe? I think so. Yeah.
Woke up in the morning, looking in the mirror, see the eye with the vessel busted. Feeling hazy, daisy, crazy. Last night all I had to eat was mustard. Looking so good, yeah, I lust it. Felt so good, but I don't trust it. Feeling really sick in the bowels, so I'm so disgusted. Casino dice, roll it twice. I just might win, and it would be nice. Never mind the signs before me and the stories.
Yeah, green sunfish. So he took your grub?
Yeah.
Smell me, you know all the words to my song.
Man, I done did this, I done did that, man. But you know what? I still believe in God. Yeah.
My first Missouri fish.
They call you father, I call you dad. You the father I never had. You make me glad to be your lad. Don't know me sad, I ain't mad. I'm just sleeping, wake me up. Up in the sky, God gonna take me up. Shake me up, or shake me up, or send me down, let him break me up. Don't make me up or out to be something that I'm not to be. A shock to see, so shockingly. Really? Nah, not to me. Doesn't matter now, cause I'm going bye-bye. Running like a pelican, but I wanna fly. Don't wanna lie, but I wanna try. Don't wanna cry, please. God, don't let me die.
Good morning. We are on second to last day here for this week. Yesterday was a hot one. It was 96 degrees here, high humidity. So we went to the river yesterday, swam a little bit, cooled off, tried to fish. Unfortunately, there's too many people swimming everywhere. And we went to another river, I don't know, half a mile of walking. Found some holes here and there. We'll probably go back there and camp one day. So, Odin, he's being a pain in the butt like always. I've got a mess I've got to clean up a little bit. So I'm gonna work on that, get my level out, get a board that's straight out, and start getting the ground ready so I can put this up and get it set. The fire pit's gonna end up moving. I just don't know where yet. I think it's gonna move over in that area, probably where that, right in there, a little further. I need to move this pile and get it resituated. I had a rat or something underneath there. You could see what stupid thing came over here and was collecting dog food off the ground, putting it up there, and you can see where it's made a nest. I've killed I don't know how many mice. When I burnt out here, you'll see, if you watched my other videos, you'll see the controlled burns we did out here, trying to clean up some of this and raking all the leaves out and just trying to get everything kind of cleaned up. Yeah, I had a mouse go up my freaking pants, dude. Literally went up my pants. Didn't know it was in my pants. I kept feeling something. I was like, what is that? And I was like, I'd swap my leg thinking, it's some bug or something. No. This is a freaking mouse. A mouse that went up my pants, dude. Yeah. So if you're doing this and you're in like raw land and you're getting ready to develop and all this, just expect odd things to happen. It happened to my grandpa. He had a mouse go up his pants too, so. But he like stripped his pants off. I just lifted my leg up and my pant leg up, and the mouse fell out of my freaking pants. Gonna be a hot one. In 6 months' time, come a long ways. A lot of hauling, a lot of work, just to make this happen. So I'm just telling you people, man, it's all awesome. It's really neat. I take a lot of I have a lot of blessings that God's given me to be able to do what we're doing. Not for everyone. And if it'll get you in shape or it will tear you up, one of the two. Yesterday I did get some things done. I didn't get it all on video. It was hot. I'm going to get things tidied up a little bit more before we get out of here. We'll be gone for a week. I may be gone for 2 weeks, who knows. I fight. That's one thing about living off grid or living out here in the elements, whatever you want to call it. I know I'm not off grid as others, but I'm off grid enough for now. But that's one thing, is you're constantly fighting the elements. You're constantly fighting ants, mice, bugs, ticks, grass, weeds, trees, many things. It's never ending. I love it. I value what we do. I was gonna say I take pride, but pride is really kind of, yeah, it's okay to be happy about what you do, but don't make it an idol. So I've been working on this thing, you know, as you've seen probably in the previous videos, slowly. One thing I noticed is whenever we have water sitting here in these little containers, if it's in the sun like this one is right here, it gets pretty warm. So whenever you go to put it through the heater, it's stifling hot. Hopefully when we're gone, we get a decent rain in our gutter. This is just a little, you know, just a sheet of tin, but hopefully it collects some water, puts it in that barrel, and I can keep, if we have rain when I'm here, I can keep pumping out of here and putting it in there. Pump, put. I've got some water in there because we put some creek water in there. And this will stay, you know, it obviously won't get as hot because it's covered a little bit and it's on this side where it gets more shade usually. Here's the little shelf I made, nothing fancy. Just made some hangers to put the shelf on. I took self-tappers, and as you see, like right here, I've got them buttoned together, so I've got area there to put these in. And of course I can't go off a level, because if I went off my level, my shower doesn't sit level. It sits almost level, but not level, because I have it tilting a little bit back that way. And the main reason I do is because my drain is right there, and it just seeps out the dirty water, and I don't have a gray catch system yet. Obviously with these tanks, that sits up a little high, so I just have my tank or my shower sitting just a little cockeyed. But anyway, we got just a couple, you know, just a strap to keep it kind of secure up here. We got enough room where if we want to put some other water tote up here or whatever, we can. I did pull out these. I'm trying to get an idea. This is going to be the front deck slash part of the house type thing. We did go through, we put on a little pieces of that where a portable air conditioner is inside. Is right here, so we just made a little vent, or no, this is where the plugins are, sorry. We made this to where, you know, if it rains, it's not going to get in there. We made a little vent right here. This is actually where the portable AC exhaust, it still protects it from the water for now. We went back here. I put in some boards, siliconed around this really good out here, and then I put that over so it protects it from the elements until we get siding and do all that. We did do a lot of odds and ends yesterday in the heat of the day. I did start on 300-gallon water tub, but I need to get some gravel from the creek and some sand, gravel type stuff. And this has got really good sand down at the creek down here right by us. I can drive 4-wheeler to. I need some for the cab, and I need some for everything around here. Get these pavers down, and then I'm gonna build this up with rocks and gravel and then set that on top of it to keep it level. And I already siliconed the plug in it so that way it can collect a lot of water. Dogs have water. I'll make it to where they can get in it and out of it, because I'm gonna build up around it. It'll probably be a snake haven too, but Just don't tell the girl, my wife, about that. Get the four-wheeler buttoned up. I drove it yesterday, did some few chores with it. Did great, but okay, so that is a sweat bee. If it is, it's a big one. But I'll tell you one thing. I've seen killer hornets out here. Those big hornets, they're like 3 inches long. I've seen 2 of them out here. And they are huge. If one of those things are coming after me, I'm gonna vacate real quick wherever I'm at. I had a hornet that got into the cabin, and I killed it with Perithium. And I use Perithium a lot out here. I had one over by the shower area. He got up on that log the other day, and I didn't have my video on, but this thing was freaking huge. And I've seen another one before, and it wasn't over there, it was somewhere else. Over here. Anyway, it may have been in the backyard back here. They're big, man. They're huge. I've never seen them that big until I came here. So there's a hornet's nest somewhere around here. If you guys know what kind of hornets they are, I heard Asian, migrated Asian, something like Asian gigantic hornets or something like that. The abdomens on the dang things are huge.